way back before the presidential elections when they was going after Donald Trump and they raided Mar-a-Lago, which has a close resemblance to what's just happened to John Bolton. Now, the point is, from all the way back then, it was obvious to some at least that the bar was set, new lines crossed, goalposts shifted, and if the Biden administration were able to do this and go after a president with the aims of prosecuting him, then when the tables turn and the power shifts, which it has done now, Donald Trump's in power and his administration having the opportunity to use the same tools to have a similar effect, which could say are going after his enemies, ticking off names on that enemy list. Maybe if the new rules weren't set during the Biden administration when they went after not only Trump, but he was the highest profile figure using the state apparatus, maybe it might have been a little bit more difficult for him to do the same thing now. It's what comes to mind when I see what's happening to John Bolton and other people on the, could say, Trump hit list at this point in time.
In 2016, I declared, I am your voice. Today I add, I am your warrior. I am your justice. And for those who have been wronged and betrayed, I am your retribution. I am your retribution.
And the first time I had it, but you guys were after me. I said I had to focus. I was the hunted, and now I'm the hunter. It's a big difference.
Perhaps the biggest difference is that this time he comes equipped with a Justice Department that appears willing to answer his calls, whether directly or indirectly, and has been quite busy going after those who Trump would claim are his perceived enemies. The latest example being his former national security advisor, John Bolton, who had his Maryland home and Washington, D.C. office searched by FBI agents yesterday, reportedly as part of a, quote, national security investigation in search of classified records, according to what a source familiar with the matter told NBC News. Perhaps it's just a coincidence that Bolton has been a vocal Trump critic ever since leaving Trump's White House back in 2019. And Bolton is not alone. There is an ever-growing list of perceived enemies who have been targeted by Trump's Department of Justice.
Republicans have joined in his accusations that he was the victim of a Democrat-led witch hunt. Chichi Izundu reports from Florida.
Last night, dinner with about a dozen House of Republican members, a show of solidarity from Donald Trump's party. Unprecedented is how this is being described because no other United States of America president has had their home searched by the FBI. Whilst he wasn't here at Mar-a-Lago and had nothing to say to the cameras, Donald Trump took the time to express exactly how he felt in a lengthy statement, calling the presence of FBI agents in his house a raid, a siege of his home, not necessary or appropriate, and condemned the process as prosecutorial misconduct.
This is Mar-a-Lago, Donald Trump's primary residence, and where the FBI executed its search warrant. To my left are Trump supporters who are here to vocalize their support for Donald Trump and his potential to run for president in 2024.
The American people are awake. We are not woke. We are awake. We know what's going on. It was a fishing expedition.
We have to stand up for our rights and our freedoms because they're being eroded.
And you know what? What the FBI were looking for, they haven't detailed. But according to Eric Trump, it's related to the removal of official documents from the White House after his father left the office.
We are a nation in decline.
Never one to miss an opportunity. This news useful for Trump to push his supporters for more donations. This search has continued to fan the flames.
I hope you managed to get something out of those clips. And for the moment, you've been here with myself, Only J, aka CornerSpeak. And so I like to say, in parting, be good, be safe, be creative. For now, I'm out.